It's round number 12 of the MotoGP World Championship in 2025. We are back in Brno for the first time in 5 years, and conditions for the afternoon session is horrendous. Rainstorm coming down, a massive red flag. This could take a while. Good morning and good afternoon. Welcome back to Brno, where the heavens have opened up here in the Czech Republic. It is like you have stepped underneath a shower at maximum pressure. There is a massive river around the entire circuit here at the Brno circuit. The safety car has gone out. The session has now been delayed. More information in 10 minutes time, but the amount of water that is out on the circuit is I'm not even kidding, I'm not even joking with you, it is Malaysia level here. It is a massive rainstorm. The rain is hitting the ground and bouncing back up. It literally looks like there is a waterfall coming out of the sky. So we are delayed here for the 1 hour practice session. We had a red flag that came out in the final 3 minutes of the Moto2 practice session. Those are the times you are seeing alongside us here in the commentary box. The session yet to tick over to the MotoGP times. We can tell that Joe Roberts did a 1:59.032. His next time by was a 2:20. Compare that to Philip Salak, 2:46. It has really got bad here as well, as Alex Marquez gets his bandages all sorted up. It's horrific here. We'll keep you updated. But right now, with the session delayed, let's turn it down to TNT.
He and the Aprilia, the package, the team, the bike, should be such a weapon when you look at it in the hands of Marco Bezzecchi recently. So it might be the right decision for all. But yeah, obviously, under the circumstances, not how anyone wanted this to play out. For the sport, for the manufacturer, for Jorge career-wise, his reputation has taken a little bit of a knock. But yeah, it's a short career, and you got to do what you feel is best for yourself at the end of the day. So I understand why he wanted to look at other options, but as it turns out, he's going to have to be good to his word.
Was that Fermin Aldeguer on the CB radio? The back there. Yeah, it's. I think we're all happy, aren't we, to see Jorge Martin stay at Aprilia. I'm quite intrigued to see how it works together as well. That's the thing that we look like we might be deprived from seeing, because you can imagine if he decided to jump ship, why? I mean, they'd want to have him on their bike maybe for the remainder of the year, but I don't know how much you're going to get out of him in that situation. So the idea of Martin on Aprilia is a combination which you feel like should be relatively competitive.
100%, and you know, it was such a shame not to have seen him from the very start of the season, because they have made progress. You know, Marco Bezzecchi's late form is been really impressive, and you know, Jorge Martin as the world champion with the #1 plate. We were expecting him to be competitive straight away on that bike as well. So yeah, it's been a real shame with that series of injuries, and hopefully from now on, you know, Jorge can start building back. I think they're going to move on really quickly from the contractual sort of arguments they've had, and and get on with business. I don't think we're going to see any bikes for a few more minutes. Whoa, look at that.
There's a river there at turn 1, and this is what you were saying, Michael, before about, you know, where does it drain? Where does, we don't know. No one will have basically seen the track in standing water. Remember Silverstone, and you know, they'd had it resurfaced, and they found that on the run up to Stowe there was a dip in the track where it forced the cancellation of a whole event, and these things can happen.
Yeah, it does look like it's clear and quite good here, but obviously on quite a flat racetrack, sometimes the water can pool in certain areas. It does look like they've got the profile just right, where it does rise up a little bit. The camber's not a lot, but it has to rise up to the middle point, so it drains off to the outsides. But then you get sections like the middle of turn 1, which was always the case on the old layout too. You'd get the little rivers running through the apex of the turn. So
which is normal, because there are so many elevation changes. There's going to be bits where the water runs off.
It's a lot down in the inside of the what is the stadium section at turns 5 and 6.
the other thing is spray here, isn't there? The water appears to be sitting on top of, quite proud on top of the surface, and that then creates a lot of kick-up, a lot of spray.
Yeah, that's a huge amount of water. There's literally like pools of water just standing there for now. It is easy enough. It feels like a little bit now, but I mean, just look at how much water there. So you couldn't ride. You couldn't ride there really. You'd have to tiptoe everywhere. Oh, nice
Loris,
come on! I love that. This is brilliant. That's the racer in Loris just
Can we have a split screen with Tom A's face alongside him as the passenger? It's not where you want to be. We've already had one safety car put into the fence at the Circuit of the Americas earlier this year.
It's more tricky here, but we might see him do a power slide on the XCO, the chicane, the next chicane.
Yeah.
It's a better place to do it. They've turned that off now.
Oh, come on, give us some Loris, please. So there's Pecco Bagnaia with the old aero on his motorcycle, Michael, deciding against making the switch to the new one while he's trying new frames and the like to rule out.
There you go.
Bit of a power slide out.
Almost.
Yeah, so look, and what Bagnaia basically saying, well, I'm trying new frames and all these sorts of things. I don't want to chuck another variable in the mix.
Yeah, he knows what the old aero package does, how it should react. So he wants to work the fundamentals, the old school, the frame, the swing arm, the weight distribution. Mark has stuck with the new aero package that was introduced just a few races ago. Initially, he was a little bit circumspect, back and forth with it at Mugello, but now it's had a couple of outings in Sachsenring. He's stuck with it all weekend, and it seems like that is the one he's going to run with. But Pecco, obviously, work to do for him. Seen good signs from Pecco. Assen, I thought, was maybe his best weekend to date. Sachsenring, there was some potential in there on Friday, but it didn't quite happen, especially in the rain. So he's still working his way through the GP25 variables, trying to find a package that suits his riding style. It will come eventually, but it's tough when you've got Marc Marquez on the other side of the garage.
I don't think we're in the realms of this session being canned, are we? I think they'll push it on as long as they can, in terms of just delaying, essentially because they haven't had any running around the circuit in a lot of time. A lot of them need the day to get a grip on, you know, where the track goes effectively.
Yeah, it's going to come down to how well the track can drain. So it looks like the rain is going to stay for another maybe 20 minutes to half an hour.
Scaldare un po', c'è o no? Lì dietro.
It's talking about warming up, I think. Yeah, yeah, but the problem is those rivers and those pool of water that we've seen that the car was getting through. They're going to need to drain, and that's a lot of water to be drained. So yeah, we're going to find out. And like you said, Gab, we've had those problems on previous tracks before, like Silverstone in the past, and so hopefully the drainage works well. And if it does,
sun's out,
and the sun come out or the rain stop, we could be out really quickly. But yeah, it's all about getting that water away from the track to avoid aquaplaning and yeah, avoid unnecessary crashes.
So if you are just joining us expecting to see MotoGP's afternoon practice session, I'm sorry to say we haven't got anything for you at the moment, but we expect to have some quite soon. Now a little bit of watery sunshine peeking through the very localised and heavy rain that we've had here, and it wasn't necessarily forecast. There had been chance of showers basically all day, and we just caught one. We've caught one, and we're told the next expected rain after these showers or downpours is Monday. So hopefully Saturday and Sunday will go off without a hitch. It puts the likes of Fabio Quartararo, I would suggest, in a decent position, just bearing in mind that Yamaha tested here, Honda tested here.
Yeah, anybody with data from the test. That said, this morning with the session, which was almost dry at the end, there was three Ducatis in the top four, which was surprising actually, because yeah, Ducati didn't get to test here because they don't have any concessions. So, but yeah, you'd expect, you know, especially regarding tire life, tire choice, you know, the choice of the tire for a certain level of temperatures and so on. You expect all these guys that have been testing to have a little advantage.
Do you know what I feel for the fans? They've turned up in their droves this morning. A lot of traffic getting into the circuit. A lot of people who come to Brno, and I will put it on your bucket list. If you are in Europe and you think about going to a European Grand Prix, really good price-wise to come over. Bring a poncho, quite clearly, has been the thing. No, but you can stay in the city. There's a tram, you can get up to the track. There's free buses from the city centre as well. Really well connected to the city centre, and it's a fabulous racetrack. You can get around it, you can go and watch in different areas, and it's an all-round a good experience. That will not cost the earth either.
Yeah, for sure, and easy to, well, not so easy to fly directly into Brno, but you can get flights from the likes of Stansted directly in here. Easy access into Prague, and obviously Prague's an expensive city now, but Brno's not, so it's a great place to come, steeped in history as well.
I flew to Bratislava, that's about an hour and 10 up the road in the car. You can probably get a bus from there as well. You know, you could do this one as a weekend on the, fairly cheap, I would say.
And if you like your ale, $1.50 a pint.
I wouldn't know.
Wouldn't chance
you know
me.
No, I've just been sticking to sparkling water.
But it is, when you talk to fans, we've seen a few at the airport yesterday coming from the UK over, and it's a relatively inexpensive trip whenever you consider the cost of being here. The hotels are a little bit cheaper, everything is quite reasonable, as you mentioned, the transport side of it. It's good access to this venue, and certainly worth a visit on the old bucket list.
So I do, though, feel for those who've turned up today and those who are here this weekend, they'll get a dry rest of the weekend. There's a lot of camping goes on here, not actually on site, not actually in the confines of the circuit. The side, which is part of the old circuit, so if you follow the old circuit out of here, which goes past the entrance to the paddock, you follow it down, there's another couple of campsites down there, really good atmospheres over the weekend. So not actually in the confines of the track itself is there too much camping, but a lot around and about, and it gets pretty leery on the weekend, so I would recommend it. They've waited 5 years, the Czechs, for the Grand Prix to come back, and unfortunately it's just been affected on day one by the weather. We're going to take a break for now, but don't worry, it looks to me the rain is abating, and hopefully we will get some action for you when we come back from that break.
Yeah, and the red flag is out as we were anticipating. Unfortunately, just this holding period as the safety car is out there on the circuit right now. Not 100%, but we'll see what's going to happen. If we go green, hopefully soon, and we can keep up to date now with the world feed from MotoGP. As the red flag's still out and the pace car's coming in.
He decided, Maverick and the team decided, the quickest way to recover was to have surgery in Italy last Sunday. So, if you're watching at home, Maverick, enjoy your extended summer break. We wish you well, speedy recovery, and look forward to seeing you back at the Red Bull Ring in a few weeks' time. Another rider who was having a bumpy start to proceedings this morning was Ayagura. This was nasty, Lewis. Wow. Yeah, the rear biting on the way into turn 3. This was just after the circuit, I guess, properly dried out. This was, I think, Ayagura's first time lap on slick tyres, and you saw the rear gripping as it was sliding and spitting him over the top. The bike in bits. Ayagura heading back to the trackhouse box with the front fairing under his arm, and that must have been a severe knock to the confidence of Ayagura, which already took a bit of a blow last weekend in the Sachsenring. With his mind on this session, he was not particularly competitive at any stage in the wet conditions in Germany a week ago. And yes, he was on target potentially for a top 6 in a race of very few finishes at the Sachsenring before ultimately he took out Joan Mir. New schedule confirmed. Pit lane opens then
in 5 minutes.
5.5 minutes time. 3:20 local time. Our 1 hour practice session will get underway.
Yep, so the session will start at 15:20.
Expects it to be pretty hectic pretty frenetic potentially at the end of this session, because as we saw this morning, the track surface did dry out very, very quickly. Still lots and lots of heavy grey cloud cover over Brno at the moment. But if this rain does ease off and we are going to get a full hour session, which of course we are, that's the intention, then will it be dry enough late on for somebody to really roll the dice and take a punt?
Let's take a look.
We'll get going in 5 minutes' time, we are told. Enea Bastianini in this weekend. We had been informed back in Germany that he had appendicitis, but it wasn't in the end. Campylobacter, eating some undercooked chicken. I have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, chucked the t-shirt in the bin. It's one of those, but I'm pleased to say that Enea is okay now, because that's horrible to have gone through for a week or so, but misdiagnosed at the first. But thankfully they didn't get him in under surgery.
Yeah, imagine if they'd done the surgery on that. How did they? I don't know how you could.
I don't know how you get it wrong. Yeah.
But anyways, good to see him back. Bastianini, and he did okay actually this morning. So yeah, it's good that it's going to get going, because 15 minutes ago it looked like it might have been complicated with those massive standing water. So yeah, it looks like the track is draining well, and yeah, hopefully we can get going. You're going to have to build that up though. If you're sitting in your chair now, the riders are sitting there, you see how much water there was out there. You're going to go steady, build it up, try and understand on the track where the risky. You can get rivers, you can get places where there's more water, and you gotta try and let's say test the water before pushing to the maximum.
I think Jack Miller said it was time for slicks. He did that this morning though, didn't he? He was the first one out again this morning.
Always go early, doesn't he? He loves
really
it. With a medium rear as well. Just no fear. He's very good at it as well, because he makes very few mistakes, and yeah, he's really, really good in those conditions.
There is Fermin Aldeguer. Go and have a look on the Grassini Racing Instagram or social media. Their trophy that they handed out to him for 5th place in the Sachsenring. It again brought a chuckle to our commentary box when they put that out there this week. Social media gold medal as per for Grassini. There is Brad Binder. Took a lap around this place with Neil Hodgson yesterday. And Andres' crew chief down there. I spoke to him. I played football with him last night, and he was basically saying how much planning they've had to do for this one above and beyond, because just the data from that win that Brad took here in 2020 is pretty much irrelevant, considering how much has changed on the bikes and how this new track surface has changed conditions.
Yeah, it's a long old sabbatical from a circuit that it has rendered the old data, I wouldn't say nigh on useless, because you can work out your gearbox ratios and certain things that you can turn up with pre-planned.
Well, he said you couldn't work out the ratio.
I suppose you're going to be coming off the turn a few kilometres an hour faster.
He said the distance from one corner to the next, because you can get on the gas that much earlier these days, ride height devices, and you arrive at the next corner that much
faster
quicker
as well. And you got the different tyres as well. I mean, 5 years on, things have moved on massively, so yeah, it's a big challenge. And again, shows that the guys that could come here with the guys with the concessions, Yamaha, Honda, that could come here and do the testing, gives them a really good advantage.
We spoke before, Steve did anyway, about the fact that Q1 is probably something you wouldn't mind being in tomorrow, because you're going to get an extra 15 minutes of track time.
Well, as long as you can go through Q2, yeah, it would be a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you're still going to want.
Obviously, yes. Ready to go then after a 20-minute delay. The practice session is about to start. New schedule means we still get the full 1 hour on the course. Stay with us here as we get ready to go green in 40 seconds time.
I don't know, the sun would have to really come out and beat down for it to be dry by the end of it. I just don't think it's going to be happening.
Nah, no chance.
Far too much rainfall. I think it's it's going to be a proper wet session. The early laps, for sure, it's going to be a case of clearing the standing water, and then it will, unless we get more rainfall, it will continue to improve pretty much throughout. We may get a slightly clearer and drying line towards the end, but it's not going to be anything like we had this morning.
So I'm just thinking back to Sachsenring, where there was a choice between the medium rear wet tyre. Do you go for the harder option then and try putting in a lot of laps, and then the soft will suddenly feel great when you get towards the end of the session, that kind of thing?
I think with that.
And away we go. The pit lane is open and the practice session's underway as the session rolls down towards turn number 1. Alex Marquez is the first out, followed out as well Paul Espargaro. And it's just started raining again. So we've got the session started and the rain has just started to come back down. So be prepared for that red flag to come back out if the riders feel it is not 100% in safe conditions to resume their running orders here at Brno. Martin, Zarco, Augusto Fernandez, Marini, Quartararo, Bastianini, they're all out there as well, as Martin gets helped with his left-hand glove, fully secured, and then we will go there. Leave that door open, it's too warm. Yeah, well, it's fine, just leave it open. Come in, take a seat. 20-minute delay, and it's just started raining. Yeah, it's just started raining again, but we've still got the full hour alongside as well. Well, I thought she was doing meatballs as well. Good morning.
Text her and ask her.
Hello.
But, hello. It's raining.
Again.
If I was there at the track, I would be having a cup of tea and reading. It's raining all day here tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Literally all day. Martin's going out onto the track.
How much of a baptism of fire is he having right now as well, having to go back out there on a...
I feel like the universe wants him not to do it.
Yeah. Thing is, though, as you can see, Megan, even just coming out of the pit lane towards turn 1, the standing water here is unbelievable with the new surface.
A canoe would be of more use.
Used to be quite a good track for drainage. We saw that several times over the years, but I've never seen it be this level of... Ouch.
Could have sworn I saw Oxford and Cambridge just battling out on the track.
There's Alex Rins into the hairpin at the top of the chicane area, headed 9. Yeah.
So, okay, let's see how Alex does around this, because he has a wrist injury as well.
Look at the track of the water here as well. It's just started raining again.
I should not be seeing the reflection of the trees through the track.
Down towards turn number 1 then. This was the heaviest spot on the track where we had water falling. And it's so shiny around here as well. They're all finding the grip as Alex's camera breaks up. I think it's safe enough at the moment, but it's just a question if we get more rain.
92%. They're going to get more rain. I hope they get more rain. I wouldn't have even started this session.
Well, we did have a 20-minute delay.
Oh, new time schedule.
Yeah, as for the support series, everything's been delayed 20 minutes to come through. Of course, what we've got to remember is we're looking through a camera lens, which is looking down on the riders. That's what I always try to point out with the Formula 1 as well. For the riders, their visibility is even worse than a Formula 1 car.
Here's their visibility.
Yeah, because they are being physically hit by the rain. Seems all right going out pit lane. Quartararo's going to go out. Mark's gone out. So they're all going to go for it again. Evening, guys. Hello, everybody.
Zarco looks pretty happy out there. He always is.
Let's check in with the YouTube chat. Hello, everybody. I predicted Fabio and El Diablo to top the session, says Tig. Rob says Miller might do well in wet conditions. We saw this morning. Tig wants no crashes. Evening, says Michael. Evening. It's a shine down in towards where Pole's going straight on. Pole can't even get it round.
That was bad.
1 and 2, yeah.
He was basically dragged away.
See, the rain may have eased off, but it's still a question of there's a lot of standing water.
And it's washed away all the rubber.
Yeah, on a brand new surface as well.
Yeah.
So all that bitumen is going to be coming up to the surface as well.
Yeah.
So effectively, just floating.
No wonder. No wonder. Or is it a Sparkrow pole? No wonder he looked so confused going around that corner. He was just like,
What do I want to do?
I wasn't going this way.
And Martin now comes out.
See? Problem again.
Yeah. Out of the hairpin. It's twitching. It's not bad as it comes into sector 2. 210 from Bezecchi. That's reasonable in these conditions. Problem is, we've now got the practice hour in wet conditions, which means if the track dries out in the last 10 minutes, it's going to be massive.
It will be. And that's rain of a camera lens.
Yeah, so it is still raining out here in the Czech Republic.
It is really warm in here. Why is it warm?
Because the sun's now on it, that's why I opened the door. It's muggy out there as well.
Yeah.
Humidity levels still ain't 100% as they come through.
It's getting ready to rain all day tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Do you know the other day?
Let's go down to pit road with Paolo.
I'll say it in a minute then.
Back on the bike. You can understand in these conditions, though, that he might be feeling a little bit nervous going out there.
Yeah, for sure. This is not the best condition to evaluate his physical situation. But to be honest, after many GP without rejoining the MotoGP, probably having a wet track probably will help Jorge, because everything is much more smooth and it's not necessary to be very aggressive with the bike. Yes, for sure, we hope that tomorrow there will be a dry session, but at the end, to bring him inside the championship could be an advantage at the moment, to understand his condition and to approach the bike step by step.
What did he say after the session this morning, after his first few laps back on the Aprilia?
He has a good comment. He say in Italian "bene" means good, and it is a summary of all the situation that he had during the last month. When he jump on the bike, he feel immediately good with the ergonomics, and in particular he said that the bike feel like the Misano test that he did a few days ago. So an improvement compared to the Doha GP. It means that Marco Bezzecchi did a very great job together with Lorenzo, and we have to say thanks a lot to their job, because immediately Jorge said that the bike is improved compared the last time. At the moment we are waiting for him. It is we have no expectation at all, and to be honest, we will see probably is 100% of potential in the next 3 races. So we have to wait a moment, and to be very realistic with him, we would like to finish the race in a comfort way and evaluate after the long distance what is his feeling and the approach for the next races.
And I'm sure off the bike, you are delighted that matters have been resolved, and Jorge has confirmed that he's here to stay in 2026. He answered a lot of questions yesterday, but do you feel like a line has been drawn underneath it now, and this is a fresh start for everybody?
You are fully right. He was clear, and we were clear about it. It was the past, so don't think anymore about it. We were clear about the situation. We stay in our position without moving from our line, and at the end we think it is the best option for everybody. So at the end he will stay with us, and we are very happy about it. And to confirm his approach, yesterday night he did a short meeting with his team to show to each team member around him what is his feeling and what is his goal, and to share with everybody his goal, and to push everybody to do the best, because he will do the best until the end of the season to prepare in the best way the next one.
Always appreciate your time. Thank you, Paolo.
Thanks so much.
Paolo there, down there at Aprilia, watching on. Yeah, Martin staying where he is for 2026.
I have a funny joke right at this photo.
Is that what you were thinking of when you were sat there? Go on.
The fact that Martin changed his mind so quickly from, oh, I don't want to go to Aprilia anymore, to suddenly be like, yeah, I'll stay. Nothing to do with Bezzecchi. People were just holding weights around him passive aggressively. And it's just like, okay, maybe I should stay.
Martin whooping time.
Just like, weights. How's your hand? Also, very good from Aprilia right now.
1-2, yeah. Martin and Bezzecchi. And now it's Bezzecchi, Quartararo and Marquez, actually.
Also,
Oh, no, you're right. Martin's just gone top 1 of 207 and 281.
the other day, when it was chucking it down with rain,
I don't know why live TNT for this second session is 23 seconds behind the live pictures.
I don't know.
Usually they're only 15. I don't know what's going on there. We'll solve that ahead of tomorrow.
I don't know why they are. Maybe
sure
it's a rain interference.
It could be the rain interference. I've had to swap to a different setup.
The other day when it was raining at night, and I said about how it's like, I'm just going to listen to it for a bit, I fell asleep.
I thought so.
It's like, I think it was like 11:30 at night. I was like,
It's very hot. It's not very warm. It's very warm in this commentary box.
I'm hungry.
And we've had the light out as well in this booth. Had to, kind of. Just to make sure things are all right.
I never ate lunch again. Actually, technically, do you count eating some chocolate as lunch?
No.
And I need lunch.
The Martinator is back. People are saying Bezzecchi's gone faster. 206.662.
Ooh.
Martin second. Bagnaia third. Quartararo's fourth. Marquez fifth. Mia sixth. Miller seventh. Zarco in eighth. Alex Marquez ninth. Pol Espargaro 10th. Maverick Vinales, by the way, who is now not going to be back here or in Hungary. He's now going to take an extended summer break. He will not be back until the Austrian Grand Prix. Go on.
Give him time to recover. I mean, he was going to be in pain, and if he's going with the Austrian Grand Prix,
It's a month's time, yeah.
Yeah, it's far enough away that he can properly recover. Zarco's just gone really well.
Yeah, the middle sector from Zarco's looking up to fourth, second actually, but look at Quartararo, Marc Marquez all coming through on better times, and Mark can dial into this circuit so well as he comes over the line now, and Mark goes fastest, 206.407, Quartararo 206.159, and this is going to be tit for tat throughout the entire rest of the session, because I think this is now a critical hour. Mia's looking good in the LCR Honda as he comes over the line. 8th to 3rd over the line. And it's a 206.573.
Woohoo!
The wet conditions, it's going to get drier as the session goes on, unless it rains again.
Exactly. So they may as well just stay on these conditions for most of them and see what they can do halfway
Just
through the
clean the
session.
track up.
Yeah.
It's a new surface as well, so there's very little grip out there.
I've been having too many of those cheddar and chili crisps. My stomach kind of feels a little bit bad, but also not. It's faint, noticeable uncomfortableness.
I can't have them.
Yeah, because they've got ginger in them.
Yeah, that's a shame.
My mum loves them. She's probably going to steal them.
Take a look at this, though, as well, with the top 10 as Alex Marquez breaks his way in. So does Pol Espargaro.
I want to count how many people are injured or recovering on this track.
Bezzecchi and Miller have just shot through as well. So Bezzecchi back to the top, Miller to 3rd. That pushes Pol to 11th.
Did Bezzecchi get an injury?
Marco Bezzecchi, no, he's fine.
Oh, we have an off-the-track moment.
Is that Bagnaia or
Bagnaia. Bagnaia, because he has it on his helmet.
The 63. And that's coming into the pit lane. So he's just gone a bit too far deep into the braking zone at the last corner.
Did he catch a wet patch?
I think he's touched the white line. Let's have a look on Linktree. Just couldn't slow it down.
Yeah. Right.
Got lucky there. Go on, mate.
So, people who are injured. I don't know enough about their injuries to count. Because
Alex Marquez is injured.
1,
Jorge Martin is still injured.
2,
Ayagura.
3.
Nakagami was, but is okay now. Pole was, but is now. I think there's only 3 on the list, really.
3. Technically 5.
Yeah.
Acosta moving up into 13th.
Well, Costa had an injury.
4.
To be fair, though, it's what people have been saying. We now get to the halfway stage of the season, but technically we've done a whole year.
Oh?
And that's Paul off in the gravel. I don't think he's fallen because the leathers look okay.
He's pretending to be a fish.
I think the bike stopped. Yeah, it has. Yeah, Paul's bike stopped.
He's just like, quick, to the pit lane. Set up my second bike. We'll fix that.
No, I'm just having a look back to see, because we're cleaning out the rest of the commentary box in the next few weeks. So I'm just having a look. Hopefully we might be able to...
Where's refrain?
Well, hopefully we might be able to push everything back a little bit and get that green screen up there.
Yeah, because I don't think we know what half the stuff is.
No, some of them are empty boxes. And also, me and Megan can't get into the commentary box at the moment because one of the bikes has fallen and it's pushed my bike. So I can't now use my bicycle.
I have bruises on my legs because of that thing.
Me too, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
We both have bruises where we come out and in the commentary box and
Especially if
it's,
we're rushing.
yeah, and we'll hit the front of our legs on the bike. For me, it's always my right one.
Left for me. I'm going out. Someone's down. There we go.
Yeah.
It's Marco Bezzecchi.
Oh, he's not having a great time of it recently, isn't he?
Yellow flag out in sectors 1 and 2. Just moving his left elbow. Oh, and he's destroyed that bike, isn't he?
Ooh, is that a high side, do you reckon?
Yeah, it could be. It's at turn 4, so it's a right-hander. I reckon as he's come over from the left to the right, the bike's twitched under him.
Probably. Mia's gone top.
Yeah, Mia's 2.5 tenths up in that third sector. Fastest to 2:05.437. Much better time then as he comes over the line. Let's take a look at that replay then. Into turn 4. So there's a puddle here as well. Hits the
Caught
puddle.
it. Oh!
Yeah. It's that standing water puddle exit turn 3 and 4 that I was looking at.
It's like a horse that's ejected him.
Yeah, you were right with the high side. Just bucks underneath him. Buckaroo moment. Oh.
He hit the puddle straight on, and then the bike was just like, bye-bye, rider. I'm going for a spin in the gravel.
Second crash of the day for Bezzecchi as well. In my book, that should be a red flag to clear that standing water up, because that's a danger.
I agree. Also, does Bezzecchi have any bikes left?
I think they repaired the first one this morning, so I think he can go back out there.
Good.
But he has now broken both bikes.
They're just like, you're really making us work overtime that Martin is back, aren't you? He hasn't crashed a single time, and here you are just making up for both of you. It's like Salvador all over again.
206.407 for Marc Marquez, then Alex Marquez on a 206.351. There's 56,000 between the two brothers at the moment as they come through. Oh yeah, Mum's bringing more gaffer tape in.
Good. Because a couple of minutes ago, you might have seen on camera, I had to lift this back up again because I had my arm in it and it was slowly pushing it down. I was like...
I told her she did it wrong. First time.
It's just like, why is it moving?
Yeah.
Also, after this, I want to cook lunch, but I'm too lazy to actually cook lunch. That is why I do not eat lunch.
Whoa!
I'm lazy.
Fabio coming out the last chicane here, having a little bit of a twitch. Mark's lost a lap time for a yellow flag.
And now Quartararo is pretending to be a turtle.
Vignala's lost it too, actually, as well. So many a lap time getting cancelled here.
Turtle.
Fabio Quartararo over the line now. And it's a 2:05.237. Go on, Max.
Woohoo! I find it so funny when he pretends to be a turtle. Because that's what I call it when he bends down like that. So he's fully behind the windscreen thing. Visor. The thing that Marquez broke a couple of weeks ago. Weeks? Month. 40 minutes left to go for session. 40! No, I'm sorry, that's...
We had that 20-minute delay, remember?
I know, but that's too too long of a time. And I'm seeing more clouds. Oh, has that gone down? Yeah, it's gone down to 86% chance of rain, so it's gone down about 6%. And the track does visibly seem to be drying a little bit, though there's still those patches that are just catching the riders out. Currently looking, I think that was Bastianini. It was either Bastianini or... No, it can't have been Bastianini, so it must have been Acosta, because Bastianini's in the pit lane still. Right. Only a minute? How is that a minute?
Sorry, I'm just trying to get something sorted here.
Okay. That's Bagnaia being told, this is what is wrong, this is what must be fixed. What is wrong is that you must not use the side of the pit lane as a parking spot.
Interesting that people's replies are not actually coming up when on Twitter. Lap time counts up for the 42. Just realised it's like we both disappeared because I was leaning down. Hello. Wow, it's so hot.
It's like World's World Orbital commentators.
Yeah, it's so hot in this commentary box right now.
Ow.
Quartararo, then 205, 237. He's got the benchmark at the moment with 39 minutes to go.
Do you ever get like pains there?
Yes. It's an eye twitch.
It's like, ow, that hurts.
It is so warm in this box.
It's steadily increasing the temperature, and I can't believe if we had the light on, it would be so much hotter in this room.
What's also worse is the fact is that I want a chair, and there isn't a chair.
Do you know what temperature is?
25.
That's why it's hot. Do you want to sit down for a bit?
I'm fine for now. Maybe in about 5 minutes we can swap for 5 minutes. Because I've got a bad ankle, remember?
True. You should sit down now.
Yeah, actually, give me. I twisted my ankle yesterday, so it's actually hurting a little bit.
I don't even know how you did that.
No, it's just a little bit of an issue. This is the problem. We need a second chair.
Yeah.
We should start a GoFundMe.
Give us a chair, please.
Yeah, second chair. I used to have a stool, but it's broken.
Yeah. We need to get... Why don't we just bring one in from inside?
I like a chair that...
It's a table we use once a year for Christmas.
I know, but I'd like either this...
Twice.
Or a stool. A little bar stool, or maybe just a backing one. I don't know. Marc Marquez then, 8th fastest at the moment. And he's on a 206.407.
6 times faster.
Look at Quartararo, still top though in that Yamaha. Is it me or is it the track? It's still got rivers and areas, but
yeah, but it's drying.
Yeah, it's still looking like it's drying out in places, and then in other places it's still like it's lashing it.
So here,
still
it's
wet.
not drying out. But in the first 2 sectors, it is.
Yeah. So it's just sector 3, which is the most covered by trees, which you can see. So the trees that are holding the water.
The trees are bringing down the water back onto the track.
What's the wind speed out of interest as well, to see if that's moving it around a little bit?
7 kilometers per hour. 6 kilometers per hour. 7 kilometers per hour. Northwest.
Kilometers.
Kilometers? Kilometers?
Kilometers is distance, kilometers is speed.
Kilometers.
I know, you're used to working in miles per hour.
Yeah, I'm British.
Mark has just done a 204.412, so he's gone fastest overall. Quartararo starts second half, he's done a 205.148.
Do you know, I've read somewhere that what we usually use as like measuring distance is actually the kilometers or kilometers one. Whereas every single road sign says miles per hour. I think Britain was just like, this one's easier.
We're sort of a hybrid, it's weird.
Yeah, we're just like, work out both. That's how people in Britain have to work. Just like, we have to know both. Because signs can appear in both, but mainly miles per hour.
The only thing we don't have to do, however, is Fahrenheit.
Yeah. I do not understand Fahrenheit for the life of me. It's like having to do a math calculation every single time you want to know the weather.
Celsius, definitely better.
Yeah. I mean, it goes from 0 being you are not at basically any temperature. It's freezing cold. And whenever I hear, like, for example, if someone who uses Fahrenheit says, like, oh, it's like 100 degrees, I was just like, I'm sorry, how are you alive?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh, you mean like
Fahrenheit.
35 degrees?
Yeah.
They'd say, how are we alive if we said that? Because that's like, for them, that's freezing.
0.
I think it's about that.
It's confusing.
Like, I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's like, it's 0 to, ouch, it's hot. That's it.
Alex Reynolds with a clear visor. He's 3 seconds down and in 20th position. Not exactly a great day for the Yamaha at the moment, is it?
No, not really. Also, another thing I can't understand, it's like, if it's freezing, then it's in the minuses. How do people with Fahrenheit tell whether it's going to snow? Oh, it's minus 10. What is it for them? 15?
Yeah.
I suppose you have to be brought up with it. It's like, to me, it's like learning a whole entire new language for numbers. It's like algebra. I was actually quite good at algebra. What was something I was bad at?
But from what you said this morning, English.
But which is coincidental given me.
34 minutes to go. Riders coming back into the pit lane then. The track is starting to dry, but it's still going to be wet throughout the entire session.
What was I bad at?
Gino Barossi, let's go down to him.
Degrees of
Conditions
angles.
far from ideal, especially when you're trying to gather data, trying to get used to this circuit again, and especially when the forecast is completely different again tomorrow.
Well, on our side, I have to say that we are a bit lucky because we had the test a few weeks ago, so we have also good and interesting data from dry conditions. So wet, as you know, Jack is quite good, so it's helped also us to get in Q2 maybe directly. So, but in any way, the feeling with the bike, it's quite good here in Brno. Both of them are quite happy, and especially Oliveira on the test on dry was really satisfied about the setup of the bike and the feeling that he got from the bike. So let's see what's going on tomorrow. Should be dry. So, but anyway, it seems here we are quite okay in both situations.
How different is it though when these riders were last here 5 years ago? The bikes are very different. The surface is very different.
Yeah, for sure, bike different, but the big upgrade, I could say it's the tarmac. So let's say we were able to go down more than 3 seconds during the test, even more. But anyway, do it to the tarmac for sure, and no bumping, and help a lot the rider to get grip and don't have problems.
Thank you, Gino.
Thanks so much, Rich.
Gino Barossi there as well, talking to Nat Quirk as the session goes on. Johan Zarco still in, as back on the bike gets Pedro Acosta. Johan Zarco estimated to go into 9th place over the line. And well, still stays in 11th actually as well as comes over. Zarco actually goes 7th, 206.327. Megan.
I think he lost a bit of time in that final sector.
This time distance is really annoying me today. I don't know why it's so distorted.
It really is. Very distorted.
31 minutes to go. Water?
No, I've got some upstairs, but...
By now, a 36.172 in that middle sector.
I've got crisps all over my hands.
Yes, there's some hand sanitizer there.
I kept having to lick my hands because I was like...
Yes, the interview
All the
allowed us to have a quick packet of crisps each. We shared one.
Yes. But the thing is, you get all the dust on your hands and you're just like, you can't stop licking off your fingers.
It's not KFC.
It's your equivalent.
On board with Bagnaia. See, from a rider's perspective, you can see where the darkness patches are on the circuit. Oh,
It's getting really hot.
take a seat.
Is it 26 now?
No.
How is it going to get 1 degree hotter?
No, here you go, take a seat.
No, you
This
can still
back's
sit.
starting to go as well.
I know.
Something
It's
in the
causing
chair.
me back problems.
It's like the chair's just having a party with itself, but it's 6 years old.
Jeez. Oh my god, this chair's older than Elliot.
Yes.
What?
Bagnaia down towards the braking zone. Look at the hills distances as well. See, look, at the top of the hill, it looks drier.
It's just... make it make sense.
Resurface, holds the water. Over the line goes Pecco Bagnaia to P5.
Woohoo! And who's going to overtake that? I'm going to guess it's the man with the red sector 1 time of Jack Miller.
Let's have a look then as he comes into the last corner. Opens up the throttle of that Prima Prama Yamaha.
And time.
Second fastest, 2:05.067.
Woo!
Miller is going to be quick this weekend.
He better be. I want him to get a podium.
Thing is, it's not due to rain anymore.
Oh no.
Saturday and Sunday's dry.
Rain. Rain extremely hard. Make it like torrential.
You're just saying that because we've got nothing else on.
I'm saying that because I want Miller to be in first. Or at least second or third.
Well, we've got the NASCAR to come up as well. That's going to be a big factor. The Xfinity Series.
If it's raining at all in America, move it to the Czech Republic.
Oh, lap time cancelled for 72. Thomas.
Why did Bezecki get his lap time deleted? What did he do? He only just started one, so I'm guessing it was... I'm guessing he had his lap time deleted for the last corner with that curb, which is a very weird curb. I mean, how do you stop a curb halfway through the line between the track and the glass? What was going on there? Who thought, oh, I'm going to make this an OCD person's nightmare, because it's a nightmare when I look at it.
It's a nightmare track anyway to get right.
It's like someone was like, here is a track. Here are the curbs. Now mess it up so everyone can just get on the green consistently and make their lives a living hell. Why? Just why? Who designed this and thought it was socially acceptable?
1986.
Whoever was designing this in 1986, you have some answers. And I have the questions. Please just answer. I wonder if they're still alive. They might be. Who designed this?
Hang on a minute. Well, originally, this Brno circuit was originally, of course, like the Assen. It was a really long circuit. It's one of the oldest for motorcycle racing. It's the second oldest, actually, after the Assen circuit. But the redesigned track...
D'Antonio is 13th, and Zarco's just moved up into 4th with a 2... Oh, and... Well, something's going to happen in 23 seconds' time.
Why?
There's just a lot of movement between everything.
I can't actually find who designed the circuit afterwards.
They're keeping their name anonymous because they know what they did.
I can't see who designed the new circuit. The permanent Grand Prix circuit now.
And that is Martin going second with a 2:05.042.
Yep.
And that is Quartararo going 4th.
So Martin's already put himself into Q2, which is a surprise to me already, as he lets Marc Marquez go through.
It's just like, this is your championship. I'm not going to get in the way.
But I am going to fight you every chance I get to prove I'm still number one.
Yeah.
Get out of the way, old man.
It's like, if I hadn't had an injury, would be doing this. Oh, and Mark messed up.
Yeah, he's let the KTM through, I presume, a Binder.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
3 into 1 and go.
But I feel like if you look at Martin right now, he's laughing.
Yeah. I think Martin, everyone says, oh yeah, this year's gone. But I like how he is actually staying with Aprilia, because his only other option would have been Honda.
Yeah, no one wants that.
So he was backed into a corner.
Exactly.
And Aprilia have again proved why they are,
Dominant.
yeah, and why they could be the team to beat Ducati.
I think next year they'll definitely have a little bit more aggressiveness to them.
Mark's injury in Malaysia was unfortunate. So, did I say Mark?
Yeah.
Jorge's injury in Malaysia.
Because he was on screen.
Yeah. Jorge's injury in Malaysia was unfortunate. Everything since then has been his own fault. He shouldn't have come back in Qatar.
Didn't he hurt his hand again after that, but also
yes, he did.
via doing weights?
Yeah. And then he crashed in Qatar and had, detached lung and all that. That was a horrific accident when he went over the curbs.
Yeah. So he's hurt himself 3 times.
Yeah.
He's worse than Mark. I mean, Mark just had to stop because he accidentally pulled a door too hard.
He did dislocate his shoulder when he came back as well.
Yeah. Jorge decided, I'm going to up one. My lung's going to detach.
It's not the...
How does that
I'm
even
just
happen?
glad that he's back, really, after Qatar. 'Cause it's been a long time since then, but...
I want to know how he's recovered so quick. I'd take a year off just for a lung. It's like, if your organ placement is not in the correct place, I'd take a year.
Well, if anybody knows about breaking ribs and detached lungs, it's you, isn't it, Megan?
Punctured.
The root cause of severe damage to me.
So, a muffin here.
2 broken ribs.
1 broken rib.
Tear in the lung. No, it was 2.
It was 2.
Yeah. Tear in the lung.
I was 8.
Yeah, and now I still get muscle damage here. I'm not
I was-
supposed to have muscle damage.
I was
Get
8.
your back of your hands and go like that down my chest. And feel the difference. That you can actually feel the rib cage on this side because of the muscles. Good. Yeah, you see. Do it
Here.
again. Do it twice. You see the difference?
Right here.
Yeah, you caused that. That one like that. And that still hurts to this day. I have weak muscles on the side of my chest because of you.
I have a similar thing on this side. I don't know why that happens.
No, but that's because of you.
I was 8, and I was just trying to hug you.
For context, I was laid like
He
this over the bed in Mum and Dad's room.
Which is wood.
Yeah,
Away.
8-year-old Megan on the floor. So I was kneeling on the floor, laying over the bed.
I still remember
I
it
was
happening.
talking to our elder brother, and I was on my phone just looking. And all of a sudden, I hear Megan come in, and Megan, aged 8, jumps onto my back and forces me into the mattress. And you could literally hear the cracks. I couldn't straighten up. I had to be taken to hospital.
You were 14.
Yeah, I had to be taken to hospital. No, it was...
If I was 8, we have a 6-year age difference. You were 14.
Oh, maybe it happened it happened again though, a couple of years later.
No, that was when I accidentally seized up your back.
Oh, yeah.
When I accidentally pressed on one wrong area because you had a slipped disc and you didn't know.
Yeah.
And I accidentally pressed in the centre of his back.
Yeah, basically my
And he
hospital
seized up.
visits are because of her. Apart from the tubes, you can't be blamed for the tubes.
Yeah, I can't be blamed. I told you to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But-
was 8 and I didn't know my own strength. I still don't.
Yeah.
I'm naturally quite a
That
strong
hurt.
person.
That really hurt. So no, I've never broken... Do ribs count as bones? They do, don't they?
They do, but less. It's not limb bones. so
Yes, I've
it's-
never broken arms, legs or anything.
Touch wood.
Touch wood, which is...
There's
over
wood
here.
right there.
Touch wood. Yeah. But thanks to, Megan, internally I've been damaged.
Permanently.
Yeah. Yes, permanently.
Why didn't they do anything about that?
Because it was just... It was able to heal naturally if I didn't,
Clearly, it didn't do well
It
enough.
had antibiotics and then it had nebulizer.
In fairness,
The ribs healed.
revenge did come a year later. I mean, you didn't do it.
Oh, what? You did your ankle?
Yeah, and that never healed properly.
Yeah.
Because the hospital, when I almost tore my ligament completely in half when I was 9. So a year after this happened. And it's...
Yeah, she comes into the commentary box in Silverstone like James Hunt with her boot on the desk.
I had to go around. I remember, and I know you remember.
I had to carry you.
We went round the hospital twice because they, for some reason, didn't realise that I'd already been seen. So I was hopping around. I still remember that woman that came in who had a knife in her foot. She was a chef, and she accidentally dropped a knife.
All right, yeah.
And then they said after 2 weeks, it's like when I went to the appointment and
It's not healed
physiotherapy. It's not healed yet, but we'll give you a ring. They never rang back. I wonder if I'm still on their books as still needing a boot.
Removed. Thank God it wasn't a cast.
Yeah. I would never heard back.
In the
I would have
olden-
hated it if
In
it
the
was a
olden
cast.
days, it would have been a cast. You got very lucky it didn't need to be a cast.
Yeah, I think boots have been brought in quite recently
Yeah.
because I would have hated that. I got to take the boot off when I
Slept.
went in like when I slept.
Shower.
Though Joshua pointed out the other day the fact that I still sometimes walk like I have a boot on.
Yeah, you do.
And it's just subconscious.
Back to the action on the track, shall we? Bit hard to crack ribs or cast ribs, yeah. Really hope Martin keeps himself inside the Q2 spots. Yeah, Martin started all this.
Yeah.
I said in guitar, I could sympathise. Why? Because I've had it done to myself, and it really hurts.
I'm sorry. Worst thing is, you have asthma as well.
Look at that, you did it at the right time. It was in the off-season.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I know when to accidentally hurt you. I am sorry about that. It was 12 years ago.
Anyway. Marc Marquez is top with Zarco second, Quartararo third, Martin's fourth, Bezzecchi fifth, Bastianini in sixth, Miller seventh, Acosta eighth, Aldeguer ninth, and Ralph Fernandez has that top 10. Outside at the moment is Alex Marquez 11th, then Juan Mir, Pecco Bagnaia crucially in 13th place. The sun comes out for the first time. Then we get Brad Binder, Fabio Di Giannantonio, Christopher Fernandez, Miguel Oliveira, Alex Rins goes 18th, ahead of Igor, Nakagami, Paul Espargaro, and Luca Marini.
I've just realised something.
What?
Okay, because we're siblings, because there's four of us, we're obviously always when we were growing up accidentally hurting each other.
The sisters.
The sisters tended to accidentally hurt the brothers, but I don't think anyone has ever accidentally hurt Kellyanne. No one has ever hurt her accidentally when we were growing up. How did she escape? Actually, come to think of it, none of you have accidentally hurt me either.
No, but you've had your fair share of injuries.
Yeah, I have.
I don't think we ever had to go to the hospital with Kellyanne. Oh, well, Kellyanne's had her own injuries later on in life.
Also, her birth.
Yeah, I think Kellyanne can say that she wins the hospital roulette.
Her birth, broken nose.
And then again, I think me and Kellyanne were quite level because she almost died and I almost died.
Yeah.
Although she was more physically closer to death.
Yeah.
So I think she would win.
She had a time.
Yeah. I think it's Kellyanne, me, you, David.
No, not me.
Oh, you're last.
Yeah, I'm last.
Oh, are you really? Why? You split your head open.
I may have split my head open, but Dede had his fair shares dealing with Kellyanne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kellyanne had a broken nose when she was born. So she came into this world having a broken bone.
Speaking of broken nose.
That was accidental.
Just quickly, look at Martin as well. He's now saying about how the bike's juddering under braking as well and how, he's trying to get the right balance on it as well. And if anybody can explain a bike, a world champion can. But as I said, is Martin really... Look how dry it is in the Sector 2.
Yeah.
That sun's come out and practically just burning that water.
You could have slicks on that.
Easily.
Also, it really is just like the girls of this family tend to accidentally hurt the boys of this family. I feel tempted.
Bleaching David's eyes from Kellyanne?
Yeah. They were children.
No, hang on. There's two things that David you can think of from me.
Something. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True. But it's mainly the girls. I am feeling very... I feel like we should warn Kellyanne and Dan. Just like, please make sure Elliot stays safe.
Yeah, away from Zard.
Yeah.
203.95. So look, it's actually... this is into turn 8 and 9. It's dry.
She already has a destructive nature.
Little terrorist.
He kept building blocks and she kept deliberately knocking them down and then looking to me like, are you proud?
Yeah, but she was looking at me when she... Look, dry line now, down braking into the hairpin.
Yeah, that will do with slicks. She was looking at you as she pushed them down, just like...
Yeah, she walked in.
See this?
Looked at the bricks, looked at me.
Just like...
Pushed them down, then looked at you.
Just like, haha, are you proud? I was quite proud.
Still a lot of water at the last chicane then, miss.
Yeah, so that
It's
area
drying.
definitely still deserves to have It's like
Will it
the
dry in the
wets.
next 15 minutes? I don't think it will. I think
No,
we're
the
gonna be
last
on-
sector is
So,
gonna, an hour maybe.
yeah, so we're on wets the whole session.
Yeah. I love how this session has turned into kind of like listen to the family history of how insane we are.
Let's head to Davide.ee so we can win that.
Becca with some work to do in this session, but obviously the weather disrupting preparations. How much pressure does that put on everybody for tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. Being in Q2 today with the wet is better, much better. But anyway, we'll see in the last couple of minutes because I think that the fastest time will be set in the last couple of minutes.
And talking of times, after what happened in the test a couple of weeks ago, we expect the times to be much quicker tomorrow in those dry sessions, don't we? Could you put a number on it for tomorrow?
No, we haven't yet, but I think that the new surface will allow to go down at least 3-4 seconds for the former lap record. So I really forecast 51, something like that.
What did Mark and Pecco say after this morning? Was Mark having a few bike issues this morning?
No, they was pretty happy and confident with the bike, while they said that the resurface was incredibly good, the grip is there, and the race track is fine. So we are confident that we'll be protagonist.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to
Davide.ee there. 3.
He's sitting down now. Hold on, that's
Number 3. There you
Yeah.
go. I don't know why the banner's gone.
I don't know.
It's just fading in and out.
Seeing a person looking through some very small binoculars. We've got some bigger binoculars, but less inconspicuous. We're more like, oh look, we're bird watching. Really, any time a police car comes down the street, we're watching the drama.
They come to the track with me, those two.
And out comes Acosta from the pit lane. Is that? Yeah, that's still wet. You can see the lines on him. Still on the wet tyres. Everyone seems to have gone for a medium front, soft rear. Well, apart from Paul Espargaro has gone for a medium front and medium rear.
I'm just trying to find out what information they're going to do for the last 15 minutes of the session.
I don't know. Yeah, the sunshine's completely out now, and you can literally see steam coming up from the track saying, it's like, oh, we're drying. But the last sector's like, oh, we're still a puddle. That is, I think that's Magnolia. I don't know how to respond to.
Who's Piers Polkis?
I have no idea.
He's just been cast in Harry Potter. I know I'm getting distracted, but I'm trying to find the data plans, and Harry Potter things just keep coming up.
Why do I get the impression maybe Neville? I don't know. See, here's the 3rd and 4th sector. It looks like someone has just put a hose pipe over it. A very large one, like that. Then you can see the slight dryness from where the 2nd sector is. That does not look like it's had a hose pipe put onto it.
Okay, so they're going to go out there again, and we're not going to get dries in this session. No one's improving enough delta time. So this will be a wet run for practice. Oh, I don't like this
Ooh,
as
that's
well.
too close.
Martin being blocked out by Fabio Di Gianantonio trying to go on the outside. Martin's not going to hold out for that. He puts the throttle down, and now down on the braking zone. This is going to be a fun race this weekend.
It will be. Also, Martin, please remember personal space.
I don't think personal space. Oh, no, it's a tail-off.
This is, well, I feel like this is where Ayagura gets it.
What, the tail-offs or the two go side by side?
Right, Aldegura as well. Both of them do it. I feel like they came up from Moto2 being like, we're going to annoy everyone with how close we get to their bikes and not crash into them. So it's like giving them they're psyching them out.
You need to take a look at some more of the Moto2, Moto3 races this year.
What, to see who's going up next?
Well, it's getting, yeah, actually. It's getting quite interesting.
I feel like it's so warm in this box that I'm literally, it's like, the back of my neck is getting so warm.
Well, you should put your hair in a headband. Hey, do you want the hat?
No, that'll just make it worse. It'll make the top of my... I have really thick hair, so it's like...
Yeah, she's never had a haircut in her life, by the way, viewers.
I have had. When I was little.
You had a slight trim.
My mum used to do the ends.
No, the ends are never cut off. I can tell you right now, it never has.
10 minutes.
Then again,
left
I'd just
to
like
go.
to also point out that Megan, you know, her hair has ended up in several different countries. You can't even deny that.
My hair, I tend to wear Joshua's jacket sometimes. Like
I
if
saw
I'm
actually that.
warm.
Mum, in Israel, when she went, this was a long, about a couple of years ago, before it all happened.
It's before even there.
Yeah, your
2022
your
it was.
hair appeared inside her clothes.
My hair has travelled more than I
I've
have.
been in Barcelona, and your hair has been on my jacket.
I should ask Kellyanne whether she's ever had it. And again, you can't really tell with me and Kellyanne.
David was in the car the other day and pulled out something. Megan's hair really just get everywhere, doesn't it? It was on the seat.
Well, I did sit in that seat.
Yeah, I know, but it's just, you get everywhere.
Because people lose a lot of hair there.
Okay, well, yeah. Cheers, Rapunzel.
I'm not letting down my hair. Because I just stay in the tower. At least it has air conditioning.
We actually need to buy some air conditioning units.
Two.
That would be nice. A couple of them. One for upstairs, one for downstairs, and leave it with pipes.
I just want to buy a freezer and just sit in it with the door open. Yeah.
Just buy air conditioning. Thing is, though, everybody watching, I want you to tell us, do you have air conditioning at home?
All the Brits won't.
No. We have a lot. We just have fans.
Yeah, we hope for the best, and it doesn't help that because we were naturally such a cold country before, we built our houses to insulate any heat that happens outside, and that's kind of backfired on us now because now we all have kind of like adapted to warmer weather.
I'm telling you right now, the Brits, climate change, the Brits have got it sorted.
Yeah, we understand the heat.
I think we're probably the only civilization who would go to another country and go, not so bad.
Yeah. Just like, literally, apparently, I saw a comment on TikTok the other day, and a Brit was saying just like, well, I'm from England, and I went to Tenerife, and I thought, oh, it's hotter in England.
Yeah. It's been hotter in Grimsby than it was in, where was it? Missile base, American state. Hawaii. There you go.
Yeah.
I was going to say Miami for some reason, but that's another topic.
Who knows? Might be.
7 minutes to go. Hawaii is America's version of Gibraltar. And you can't deny that, because that actually makes more sense.
It does actually make quite a lot of sense. I mean, Hawaii also used to have a royal family.
Gibraltar is our version of Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's quite weird, actually. We both just got it. Of course, now Donald wants Greenland. But, oh, big snap from turn 8 on Mark onto braking. Just got on that damp line. Oh, that's Alex. Alex Marquez has crashed. Well, he's up and running behind the barrier already. The bike's being dragged back in.
Run, Alex, run.
But what's happened? Well, he's got a bike now. But what happened to Alex there?
I'm going to guess he just dropped it. Maybe hit a puddle.
He's checking his hand, of course. He's still got that damaged finger after the crash and action.
Here it is. Does he just drop it? Hits a wet patch there.
And settles him.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hit the air fence. Oh, we've been having... Oh, it's not an air fence, it's a tyre bar. We've been so lucky the bike's just stopping. But as soon as he hits that puddle, Megan, it's like... And then he hits a second puddle entry. There's no grip offline.
Woohoo!
Oh, this is going to be a really weird weekend, isn't it?
It is. And for 36 has lap time deleted. For 42.
25.
It's getting quite hot.
It'll be over soon.
What's the temperature?
Outside it is 25. Inside here probably near 45, 50. Because of all the commentary box insulation. Now do you see why I want all these gone? So we can get some fans in here.
No wonder I don't feel the heat outside sometimes now.
Yeah, because of the commentary box.
Because we are constantly in
The heat haze of the commentary box.
Yeah, it's like if you want to feel a heat wave, just come into the commentary box once these have all been on for ages.
Yeah, because the television's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monitors all blaring towards us. That generated, but also got the computers.
It's only cold in the winter.
Yeah, and then we have to turn the heats on.
Yeah.
Which would you prefer?
I prefer the cold.
I prefer the cold.
I'd rather be cold and have the availability to make heat than be hot and not be able to get myself cool properly.
We need a stand-up.
Properly.
We know we've got my fan upstairs, but we need one of those stand-up fans.
We do.
What we need is, we've got the heater, but we need a stand-up fan that we can just pop into the commentary box. Hey, you're gonna enjoy the Belgium Grand Prix next weekend as well, because during the week we're going to be testing out a new broadcast system. Well, the Wi-Fi works now, so we get Wi-Fi camera and wireless microphone.
Huh.
Yeah, so we can now present from outside.
That'll be interesting.
You too.
I'm not going out there. There's bugs.
An outside studio for the pre and post shows.
A lot of bugs scare me.
With
Spiders don't.
With a television as well.
Is it weird that spiders don't scare me, but bugs do?
It's a bug's life.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we showed you A Bug's Life, which is a terrifying movie, and Charlotte's Web, which is a sweet movie.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
I do remember the Bee movie though.
I love the Bee movie.
Yeah, I remember watching it all the time growing up because you loved it.
The Bee movie is something like The Incredibles. You can just watch it again and again and again and again.
What did I used to like watching again and again?
The Blair Witch Project.
No, really.
Pockio.
Apart from Pockio.
SpongeBob.
No, I mean like movie-wise.
Oh, movie-wise. The Santa Claus.
No, I mean like when I was really little.
The Santa Claus.
Did I really used to watch that continuously?
You used to watch Santa Claus every day for 6 months.
No, that was like when I was 10.
And that's not little?
I mean like child.
The Bee movie didn't come out until I was 10.
Okay. So Santa Claus was my version of the Bee movie.
Yeah. That came out in 1994.
Yeah. What else did I used to watch continuously?
Oh.
Trying to remember. When I was like 3, I remember, well, 3 to 6, maybe a bit older. I remember I used to consistently put new Doctor Who's in. Well, not new Doctor Who's. I used to put old Doctor Who's in the DVD player and just continuously watch that for hours.
You did.
Which is like, it's like a movie for a child. I wonder which one I like. I remember liking Patrick Troughton a lot. I used to watch a lot of Patrick Troughton. Particularly the Cyberman one.
Tomb?
Tomb, yeah.
Yeah, it would be Tomb.
I used to love watching that one. I think that was my favourite.
Tomb is actually one of my favourites as well. If I was to give you a list, Tomb would be up there for second Doctors.
It's so good.
Yeah. 2 minutes to go. Here in this session, the final runs are going through. The sun is out, the track is drying, but unfortunately we're at that awkward phase where the wet tyres aren't doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
So, and no one can risk it for dry. So we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and see if anything changes.
It won't.
What a difference an hour makes.
I thought of another one. Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about Marvel, we're talking about with like Steed and Mrs. Peel.
Yes, if you're old enough to remember the original, which is Steed, Mrs. Peel, Kathy Gale,
I used to watch that all the time growing up. And including the movie.
Yes, I found that recently though.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we should watch it again soon. I love that movie.
I do.
It's so hilarious.
Ralph
Especially-
Fiennes,
Especially the snow scene.
Yeah. Oh, it really isn't Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. My personal favourite is the one with the teddy bears.
Yeah. Oh. That fight scene in the building. Was it there also an elevator?
Yes. Over the line. No one else improving that much. Still 206s. See, no one's hitting the delta times. And that's unfortunate. I was expecting crash, bang, wallop, go. But
they're just like
there.
slow and steady wins the race, and we don't want to crash out and ruin our bikes because we've probably been told off.
I'm telling you now, someone should have risked it for slicks. There's a dry line now around so much of the circuit. Someone should have risked it for slicks.
I would have risked it.
Because I think it could have been faster than Aldeguer's 205.
I reckon the first 3 sectors now would have been fine. And any time that you lose in the 4th sector would have been made up.
It's not there, is it, at the moment? It's not gripping you for the first sector because the tyres don't work anymore. It's like riding around on chewing gum. Checkered flag is out.
Or Lego.
Yes. I think Bagnaia is not going to get through. But where's Alex Marquez? For the first time this year, Alex Marquez might have to go through Q1. He's been through to every Q2 automatically so far this year, alongside his brother Mark. And now the only rider...
Got an orange.
Yeah, the only rider so far in is Marc Marquez.
Oh my. This is such an unpredictable top 10.
He's a couple of thousands away, isn't he? He's less than a 10th, actually.
Maybe he can do it.
Here is Mark. He's 6/10 down at the moment. Raul Fernandez breaks through. He goes into 10th.
He might be pushed out.
Mark's estimated 9th. So Alex is estimated 9th at the moment, so it's not over yet.
Raul might be pushed out.
This is going to be a very costly couple of sectors as they come in. Just touching the dry lines. You can't afford anything else. You've got to hope and pray that you get traction underneath you. Rins 14th. Where's Paul? Where is Paul? 17th at the moment.
Paul is somewhere.
Alex coming up then. Into the last couple of corners, into the sunshine. Last of the late breakers coming in as well. He's been through alongside Marc Marquez, his brother. Every Q2 automatically so far this year. Does it end here at round 12, just after the first half of the season? Over the line, the flags fall, and he makes it! 9th!
Woohoo!
Alex through! He keeps that run going, but he got close, but Bagnaia's going to have to go through. Aldeguer might improve, but definitely Alex is through. I think that's it. Nakagami.
No one else is improving.
Yeah, that's it. Aldeguer's a second back, and that's the game. It's Marc Marquez, Johan Zarco, Fabio Quartararo, Marco Bezzecchi, Jorge Martin. That deserves a massive round of applause.
First time, like, properly back.
He's properly fit now, isn't he, to go for P5.
Yeah.
Jack Miller, Juan Mir, Anea Bashini, Alex Marquez, Pedro Costa. That's your top 10 to go through.
You can tell he's feeling better because last time Martin did a practice, he did not get anywhere near the top 10.
He did not, no. He had to go through in Q1.
But now he's right there in the top 10 again.
Top 5.
Top 5, yeah.
Having to go through Q1, Raul Fernandez, Fermin Aldeguer, Pecco Bagnaia, Alex Rins, Brad Binder, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Paul Espargo, Gustav Fernandez, Miguel Oliveira, Ayagura, Taki Nakagami, and Luca Marini. It's a very tight Q1. I can't pick 2 who can go through that.
I generally don't know. Who's best on dries? That's whoever will probably go through because we don't actually have the proper data for the dries.
And it's a new surface here with new track limit areas. So
it could be anyone.
It could be anybody in that. We've got no actual data, and it's been
and all
5
the rubber
years.
has been washed away.
Yeah, and it's been 5 years. We've got no historical data that we can rely upon here. Look, the all-time lap record, yeah, it's a 154.596, but it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant here.
Who knows what it's going to be like? I'm going to go in now because I really should not have had as many of those chili things.
All right, ta-da, Megs. Let's head down to TNT for the final few moments.
Seconds off the all-time lap record. It's actually 9.3 seconds off his time in the dry earlier. That is fast. Because we took that 10%, well, on a 111-minute lap, 111-second lap, should I say. It should be 11 seconds. So it just shows where the dry lap will probably be down towards the 151 mark, as Davide Tardozzi said. Jorge Martin, on comeback, puts it through into Q2. Well done, great return.
Mega impressive. Just right behind Bezzecchi's teammate straight away. That is really impressive from him. So Yeah, very. That's a standout performance from Martin. They've got to be so happy with that.
Look at them all. Fabiano Stellacchini in there now. Daniele Romagnoli was G'ing him up.
There was a period in Jorge Martin's career where you said he would have struggled in the wet weather conditions. Certainly long gone are those days, but yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, Japan stood out, didn't it, for that last year as well, when he won that aborted race in really tricky conditions. I just think on comeback, I have to say, he looked in good nick, didn't he? I'm sure he's not 100%. He's definitely not going to be bike fit, but yeah, it's really, really pleasing to see him back and straight into Q2. So within the space of 5 minutes, Alex Marquez slides out, not a slow one, at turn 7.
I would have liked to see the ride back on the scooter as well. Full attack in the service roads. That was tight.
And the mechanic who had his bike was almost saying, just wait, no, I'm gone.
Where was it that Mark did that? In Misano, where he crashed in turn 15 and then ran back, got on the bike and put it on pole, I think.
Austin was another one where he parked the bike up on pit wall as well, ran back. But Misano was the one where he commandeered the scooter and rode it back and stuck it on pole.
Yeah, great session. And great session by Bastianini as well. That's another standout.
Yeah, Bastianini, really, I'm just having a look down after being ill last week. That is his first time in Q2 this year. In fact, his best qualifying this year for Enea, 16th. So instantly he's going to be top 12. 2 new Q2 riders, and it's at the expense, for this year of course, in Martin and Bastianini, it's at the expense of Francesco Bagnaia. Well, the sun's out now. Neil Hodgson was worried about whether he'd get his BMW lap out on the racetrack. I think he might have a chance with the way the sun is starting to beat down here. I look out, we've got this tiny little postage stamp of a window in the corner of our commentary box. And honestly, it was black, it was so dark out there before, and now I can't see a cloud.
Full sun.
Beautiful. Beautiful out there. Yeah,
it gets hot really quick as well with that sun, and it is going to get hot throughout the weekend. Sunday is due to be about 30 degrees, I think.
How many times have we seen that here over the years? Where, you know, mid to high 30s.
And very little time though for the teams that have not done the proper test here, you know, to get the data about the tyres, the tyre pressures and everything.
So does that put Fabio Quartararo and Johan Zarco in a better position than any?
Yes. Any manufacturer that's tested, definitely, especially for the tyre information, that is so important. As we know, you know, they have to be right on the limit with that front tyre, and they can't be underneath though, because if we do, it's a massive penalty. It's a 16-second penalty. So, but if you go too high, you're gonna lose a lot of grip. And with new tarmac, abrasive, loads of grip available, hot track, that is going to be a really hard, let's say, a really hard guess for the teams that have not been tested and have not done many laps around here with heat.
Well, thanks for joining us here today for the practice sessions from the Czech Republic. We'll be back here tomorrow on JB Motorsports 2 for free practice 2. Then we'll be on JB Motorsports for qualifying, the Tissot Sprint and the MotoGP Grand Prix. We can see warm-up on Sunday as well as the Moto3 and Moto2 races on JB Motorsports 2. Thanks for your company. It's Marc Marquez the fastest. Who'd have thought it? Bye-bye.